Welcome back to Engadget Expand Live 2014 on BeTerrific, presented by Adorama Pix. You have to Adorama Pix your photos. The best way to archive them, the best way to display them, the best way to give them as gifts to people and to share them. AdoramaPix.com. We have a coupon code for you to save 35%. There it is right now on the screen. It's good for the next few days, so place your orders now. You'll get it before the holidays, and it's just stunning, high quality, large prints, small prints, photo books. The photo books are stunning. Go there, and we've saved you a lot of money. You'll get your holiday orders before the holidays. It's amazing. All right, we're also syndicating on geekbeat.tv. What's up, geeks? I love you guys. John, Callie, Dave, Ben, everybody there. Of course, Paul, Digital Phil, what's up? And we love Planet 5D and Mitch and all you guys as well. How you guys doing? Wherever you're watching, wherever you're watching, thank you. Hopefully you've downloaded our app by now, BeTerrific.com/app, Android and iPhone. I've got a really awesome guest. Russ is here from OnePlus Tech. I'm really excited about this because there's no other piece of tech I like better than phones, that I get more excited about than phones. And you guys have what you're calling the flagship killer.
You got it. That's right. Yep.
Tell me about the flagship killer.
It's our first product. OnePlus is a new company. Started about 10 months ago now in December last year. We started shipping our phone in May of this year and have been selling it through an invite system up till now. We're shifting from invites to pre-orders. Phone's basically a top-of-the-line specs device. Great build quality and design. It's got a rough sort of sandstone back finish there. You can take a look at it.
Wow.
You get an
it feels
impression.
like I used to have like a clay bat, baseball bat.
Yeah.
It feels like that.
It stays in your hand. You've got slippery hands.
Yeah.
Nice sort of grip to it.
This is nice.
Thank you.
This is a big screen.
It's a 5.5-inch screen, and
wow.
You won't really find any other 5.5-inch screen phones in such a compact form factor. So to be able to hold a phone like that in one hand and be able to use it, it's difficult to find in other 5.5-inch screen models. Yeah.
How long's battery life?
Battery life, for me, usually lasts about 2 days.
Hold on, what?
It's a 3,100 milliamp hour battery.
3,100 milliamps?
That's right.
That's 1,000 more milliamps, or like 1,200 more milliamps than the iPhone.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is, yeah. It's got a really nice OS, optimized for battery sort of optimizations there.
It's not Android.
It is Android. It is Android.
That's what I thought.
It's a build of Android.
But it's a build that you guys have customized.
It's actually made by our software partner, Cyanogen Inc.
Okay.
So Cyanogen typically has made third-party Android ROMs in the past, which are built by their community. This was built specially for our phone.
And this will run any Android app.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an Android OS.
Right.
KitKat 4.4.4.
Nice.
Yeah.
How much does the phone cost?
Phone comes in 2 different versions. A 64 gig version available for $349. Unlocked phone. There's a 16 gig version as well. It comes in white. It's available for $299.
I love unlocked. I'll tell you why. I don't even care about if you travel or you don't travel. I like the idea of not having a contract.
It's nice.
I really like that. And I think that I've started to get into the idea of just buying them unlocked anyway. Because like even especially when you do travel, you can't, and maybe a phone company has a better deal and you can't switch midstream. It's awful that they lock you in. I understand, look, if they're subsidizing the phone, they should have that right, but we should also have the right to buy unlocked phones.
Agreed.
And I like that, especially affordable ones.
Yeah, thank you, absolutely.
Can you expand the memory?
It's not expandable, but it has a feature called USB OTG where you can put a little dongle into the micro USB port here.
Okay.
And you're able to plug like a USB drive into that.
Excellent.
So you could expand it manually in that way, although it already comes with 64 gigs. It's quite a bit.
Yeah. All right, so how big is that screen if I want to watch a movie on it? I mean, you told me the screen's 5.5. Is it a 16 by 9? Is it a...
yeah, it's a 1080p screen.
Okay.
So it would be the same as any 1080p screen.
Let's show it off
there.
on the flash cam. Let's show off the quality of the screen and the phone and all that stuff. And then let's show the back as well.
Out there. So it's our desktop here.
Yep.
You can switch between apps. Can't quite get it there. But there's a camera. One cool thing while I've got the camera open here, you can just swipe through different filters on the camera. It's a very easy thing to do.
Very cool.
Yeah.
How many megapixels is the camera?
Camera's 13.1 dual lens f2.0 camera.
And it does video as well.
Absolutely. It shoots 4K video and has
4K.
slow motion video as well. Yeah.
How did you guys come up with the concept of this phone what said, let's go up against the huge phone manufacturers and build a phone?
Sure. So our mantra is never settle.
Right.
And that's sort of the idea that this phone was born out of. It was over a conversation one day at a cafe. The founders were talking about, why are there no better choices than iPhones? Everyone's using iPhones. Why can't there be a better option?
Right.
That's the idea behind this phone, is to make the best possible Android phone, deliver the value to the customer, make it a very usable, functional experience for the customer.
Some of the Android features that people love are missing.
On here?
Yeah.
Such as?
Well, the battery, you can't take it out, right?
Can't take the battery out, but like I mentioned before,
3,100 milliamp.
It lasts.
No,
it lasts a couple days.
I'm not attacking. I'm going over. That's
totally
all.
Fine, yeah.
So give me a second to say what I'm going to say, because
Okay.
I really like this phone. It's missing that, and then the memory card thing is an issue, but I think a lot of people like to be able to load and unload with the memory card. But I think what you explained with the module, I think sets it apart, and that makes it expandable, basically.
In a way, yeah.
In a way. And so I think you've solved both of those issues. That's what I was going to say, and that's
Thank
why
you.
I was like, don't get defensive
No.
yet.
We actually like the feedback.
Yeah. No, I think I don't want to have an interchangeable battery. I have an iPhone. I love iPhone. I love the fact that I never have to worry about taking my battery out, changing my battery, getting dust in the battery compartment,
There you go.
carrying around extra batteries. What I would like is what you have, a 3,100 milliamp battery, so that I never have to worry about recharging the phone, at least in a day, and don't have to take the battery out. So
true,
you have the
true.
best of both worlds.
Thank you. One more thing to consider just about those two facets.
Yeah.
On the battery, typically if you have a removable battery, it's going to increase the size of the phone overall.
Well, the other thing is, the one thing is nice is this is one solid piece, right?
Yeah.
It's together.
Yeah.
It screws up the structural integrity of the phone to have a battery compartment.
It does to have to be able to take the battery
Yeah.
out. The other thing is with expandable memory, it would be different than the memory that's in this phone in that the read and write speeds on an expandable memory card aren't as fast as
Right.
the memory modules that are directly on the board
How
itself.
are you able to do such a great phone at that price?
Well, we're actually selling the phone as close to cost as possible. Our goal is to build our brand. It's the most important thing to us at this point.
But at some point you have to make a profit.
Absolutely,
And
absolutely.
at some point you have to, does that mean at some point you're going to have to raise the price up?
In the beginning stage, not raising the price is a goal for us. We
Right.
don't want to raise the price, especially on this device. The price will never go up.
Can I tell you something? I shun Android phones. I know there are a lot of people who love them. The geeks love them. I refuse to use one. I've used them in the past. I've dual used them with my iPhone. I love my iPhone. But I really like this. I was so excited. I kept saying, we got to get you guys on. We got to get you guys on. I'm really impressed by this.
Thank you.
This is, to me, the first phone, the first Android phone that I could see embracing.
Okay, thank you.
And I love the battery life, and I love the other features. I love the 13.1 megapixel camera. I just think it's great.
All right, well, right now, as I said before, we're selling the phone still through an invite model.
Yeah.
This allows us to kind of control our inventory and never have the risk of making too many devices. Also, we're doing pre-orders on the 17th, but right now, I'd like to give you something special that we've created for this event. It's actually a physical invite. So if you're interested in purchasing the phone, you can take this invite code
Thank you.
to our website. Phone can be purchased at oneplus.net.
That's excellent. Thank you very much. I love that. And I'm interested in not only purchasing it, I'm interested in doing a tech review.
Okay.
So I really, really appreciate that. That's very nice.
Let's do it.
That'd be great. We're going to set that up.
Okay.
And we'll put it on geekbeat.tv and
Fantastic.
Planet 5D, and we'll have a lot of fun with it. How durable is the phone? That's always a good question, right?
Sure, absolutely. So, I mean, if you drop anything, it's going to break.
Yeah.
Right? I'd say it's pretty durable. Like you kind of noticed here, all of the areas where anything can get in are very tightly sealed. So in a drop scenario, we hope that it doesn't break. In a water scenario, it's withstood water before. We don't claim that it's waterproof, though.
Right.
It's a very well-built phone.
It seems like it is. And what's the customer service like? I know for a fact if I go to Apple, I hand them the phone, they take good care of me. I know that I'm a pretty good believer that Samsung will take good care of me, and that LG and a lot of the manufacturers will take good care of me. What's your customer service like?
So right now, we're really focused on building out our customer service resources. being a new company, we've sort of had to build out each piece on its own slowly over time, understanding the kind of demand that we see or understanding the kinds of phones that have gone out into the market, what kind of numbers are we looking at, and how are we going to match that with service infrastructure. So right now, our customer service is mostly remote. In the future, there will be closer and closer customer service infrastructure for the customer, be it for repairs or for follow-up service on the phone.
Cool. And let's just say that you're a viewer at home and they didn't meet you, Russ.
Yeah.
And they can't get one of these physically handed to them. How can they get in line for an invite?
Okay, so there's lots of different ways to get invites. You can go and join our forum at oneplus.net. People are giving away invites in our forum at all times. Typically when a customer buys the phone through an invite, they'll get some shareable invites after the purchase, so then they're able to deploy those to friends and family, whoever they want to. The thing is that those invites will expire after a period of time. Once an invite expires, it rolls on to the next person in the queue. That's just for the invite queue. For the pre-order system, which will happen again on the 17th, if people can get there first, get there quickly, for 1 hour, the phone will go into pre-order, and depending on your queue in the pre-order line, you'll receive the phone as quickly as possible according to that queue.
So I want to commend you for something, and then I want to talk about the Geek chat room, the Geek Beat chat room.
Okay.
First, and they basically point out the same point. I want to point to people, we're all about being positive and being inspirational and talking about entrepreneurism, and I want to point out the fact that yes, you can. Yes, you can take on the big dogs. Yes, you can go head to head. And yes, you can make a great product and say, world, here it is, and have people buy it. And so congratulations and thank you.
Thank you so much
for having the kahunas
Thank you.
to stand up and say, we're not afraid of you. We're not afraid of you. We're going to show people how to make a great phone and make it affordably.
Thank you.
To that end, Paul Dixon writes, he loves his Nexus 5, but this is very compelling, especially as an alternative, and especially with the Nexus 6 being so pricey. Love that it's unlocked. Love that it's reasonably priced. Love that it's so full of features. Love the battery life. I love the build quality. I love the fit and finish. I think you got a great device. I think you guys have done a great job. Thank you
so
for
much.
coming on
Hey,
BeTerrific.
thank you. And can I just say one more thing?
No, sorry, I have to cut you off. We're out of time.
Really?
No, of course not.
Shout out to my team, OnePlus team. Everybody works really hard all the time. I couldn't do the work that I do without the support of my team. So.
And I love that you did that. And I'll tell you, we talk about it here all the time. Without our team, the BeTerrific team, this wouldn't look so good. We wouldn't be able to do this without our terrific sponsors like Adorama Picks, like WowWee, like Bridge Keyboards, like Innovative Carts, like Rode Mics. We wouldn't be able to do this as well. Without guys like GeekBeat.tv, without Planet 5D syndicating, helping get the word out, building this audience. We have over 1 million viewers. And I mean, it wouldn't be possible without them. And it wouldn't be possible without you watching at home and supporting us and believing in us and watching this and enjoying it. So thank you, thank our crew, thank our sponsors. And you have to thank the crew. It wouldn't be possible without everybody. It's a total team effort.
Yep.
They make it possible. The crew makes it possible. Without any of these pieces, it doesn't work. Without even supporting the sponsors, it wouldn't be possible. I got something for you.
Absolutely.
This is a special edition one, too.
It's
a
something?
gold one.
Wow.
Because I like what you're doing so much, I'm giving you a special edition WowWee
Thank you.
Electro Kids. And that reaction is what you're supposed to have every day when you look at this. Because do you know what this is? It's a troll doll from like the 80s. But when you turn it on and you play some music or you talk, do you see that?
It's great.
You like that, right?
I like that. I do.
And
it's male or female maybe as well.
Exactly.
Either way.
Exactly. And you can play music through your phone.
Okay.
And get that going. What are the speakers like?
Oh, speaker's fantastic. It's actually really quite loud speaker.
Very nice.
On the bottom. Yeah.
And then you've got the headphone microphone jack on top.
All that stuff.
Very few buttons as
actually,
well.
It's got your standard power button here and
the volume
rocker
and that's
there.
it.
That's it. Actually, when you turn the phone on, you don't have to use the power button. You can just double tap it like that.
Very nice. I'm very impressed by this. I really like it. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Pick up the WowWee toys, by the way, at Toys R Us for the holidays, a special price, exclusive price, or go to wowwee.com. But you can go to Toys R Us, and they're just fun. And then, again, where can people go to get the OnePlus phone?
Go to oneplus.net. Check out our phone. All the information is there. Check us out on social media as well. OnePlus.
OnePlus. Check it out. Thank you so much. I'm Michael Artsis. We'll be back with a whole lot more coming up here at Engadget Expand Live on BeTerrific. presented by Adorama Pix, AdoramaPix.com. You've got to Adorama Pix your photos for archival purposes. When we come back, I'll tell you the coupon code, and I will also tell you I'll show you what the pictures and the photo books look like. We'll be back right after this.